Today I'm going to show you how to play closest to 1000. Let's talk about materials first. First thing you'll need is a recording sheet. Looks something like this. Okay. Notice the top half is the same as the bottom half. Next thing you'll need are two dice, 1 through 6. They have to be 1 through 6. You'll need a writing utensil, and you'll need a calculator as well. Okay, this is a great game to practice estimating products. Okay, so I'll show you how to play. First thing that you need to do is you need to figure out a starting number. You need to roll 2 dice to figure out a number between 10 and 30. We do this because we want this to be random. Now luckily my first roll was between 10 and 30, so I'm going to write that down. If it wasn't between 10 and 30, simply roll again. Alright, now, so I've used these dice. The next 2 numbers I actually get to choose. Now, I have to pick a number between 1 and 10, and I want to get as close to 1000 as possible. Now, some of you might be thinking, ooh, 25, that's a lucky number. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to multiply 25 times 4. And now, I get to choose another number where I multiply by a number between 1 and 10. So here I'm going to choose 10. We'll take out our calculator, and some of you might already know the answer. We have 25 times 4 times 10 equals 1000. Now luckily I rolled a 25 and I can use those numbers. 25 is easy for me to multiply in my head, but the idea is I wanted to get as close to 1000 as possible, and as luck would have it, I got to be exactly on 1000. Alright, so the second player is going to do the same thing. So we'll roll the dice. 66 won't work. 22 will work. Alright, now let's don't give up. So my starting number is between 10 and 30. It is 22. I get to choose my number. Let's say, I'm going to choose 4 here as well. And actually I'm going to choose 5. Let's choose 5, and I'm going to try 9 here. Okay, so again we're going to multiply those numbers. Take out your calculator. We have 22 times 5 times 9 equals, pretty close, I got 990. So last thing is, in the comment you could put a W for win, you could put an L for loss. Doesn't really matter what you put there, it's just there for you to keep track. Okay, let's try one more round here. We'll see if we can make it even. This time I rolled a 23. We'll put 23 in there. And let's try 5 and 9. So again, we're going to multiply to find a product. And I get 1035. Okay, let's try the bottom. 45 won't work. 12 will work. 21 will work. What do I want to use? I could use 12. I could use 21. 12 or 21? That's a tough one. Let's use 21. Okay, so if I use 21, and then I'm going to multiply, let's do this times 6 and times 9. Again, I want to get closest to 1000. Take out the calculator, we're going to multiply. We have 21 times 6. That equals 126. I'm going to multiply that by 9, and I get 1134. And we compare these numbers. This is 134 away. This is 35. So again, that's a win and that's a loss. Now, I wanted to make this a little bit farther because I wanted to show you a little example. Okay, so let's grab a different color just to show you. This is hypothetical. Let's pretend this happened. Let's say instead I took a 12. And then I multiplied that by 9. And after we have that, after we have 12 and 9, in my head I'm thinking, well, that's 108. So let's multiply that by 9 also. So we take our calculator. 12 times 9 equals, times 9 equals, and now I get 972, and that's 28 away. So in this example I was really far away. In this example I'm 28 away here, I'm 35 away here, so this would have actually been a win had I chosen different numbers. Well, let's try a different example. Let's just pretend that I went a different route. Let's say I stuck with 21, and then I chose 5, and I chose 9 here. Okay, let's see what would have happened. 21 times 5 times 9 equals, well, now here I'm 945. So if I compare this answer up here, this is 55 away, this is 35 away from 1,000. So in this case, I would have lost. So what you roll does have some luck. Okay, for example, like I said, 25 is a very lucky number. 21, well, in this way I would have lost. In this way I would have won. Okay, but it all depends on the numbers you choose with a little bit of luck. That's how to play closest to 1,000. Hope you have fun.